Legends defense then took care of business in this one as well. Northside picks up win number 4 on the year. Big in this one. Now, Bishop Luers, they found their footing after a slow start to the season. Tonight's visit with the Cadets of Concordia. Well, they're already up 35 before halftime, and Brandon Gaither is looking for more. Sheds multiple tackles, including a hit by one of his own teammates, but he makes it for that gritty first down, and then just a few plays later, TJ Epperson finding the sideline, finding the pylon, 42-0 at the break. Concordia would get into the red zone before halftime, but the Luers defense locked in tonight, and then no scoring in the second half. Bishop Luers wins its third one in a row, 42-0 your final. Now turning our attention to the NECC, and unlikely title contender challenges last season's small division champion. So out to Turtletown we go for a battle of the Eagles. Churubusco hosting a Fremont team off to its best start since 1998. Fremont starting with the ball, and Jarrett Laughlin throws it to Taylor Rodriguez, but Busco's Jack Hoyselbeck is there, gets the interception, and keeps on running all the way into the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown. After going for 2, Busco starts strong with the 8-point lead. Later in the first, we've got Brody Lawrence throwing the ball to Bryce Lawrence. He ends up with the catch, but that ball's going to pop out. That is a catch. That is a fumble. The drive stalls near the end zone, and Busco gets the ball back. We pick it up. End of the second quarter, Fremont has the ball on Busco's 5, and Laughlin runs it through. That's going to be a touchdown. They missed the extra point. Go into halftime 8-6 Busco, and the Eagles of Churubusco are going to come out on top tonight, 36-14. A lot of scoring in that second half. Checking in on the rest of the NECC, the top 2 teams in the big division clash, with West Noble handing Garrett their first conference loss of the year. Then Angola downs Fairfield to pick up a first conference win, complementing a strong non-conference schedule. Then we've got Central Noble at Lakeland. The Lakers drop anchor on the Cougs, and Eastside goes to Prairie Heights with the Blazers, blanking the Panthers there. So to the ACAC we go now, where we've got rivalry football. We're watching on the stream between the Jets and the Starfires of Adams County. Adams Central starting this one doing what they do best. QB keeper up the middle, Jamison Roach, already has title experience, and he starts the scoring out for Adams Central. And you know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, as they say. Same play, same result. Roach and the Jets double the lead to 14. The Starfires do score late here on the QB keeper of their own to deny the shutout, but Adams Central picks up that rivalry win, 35-7. Back in Allen County, Woodland hosting Jay County tonight. Warriors up 7-6 in the third, but the mishap here is Griffin Clear drops back to pass, and Jay County takes over inside the 15-yard line. A couple of plays later, we've got Nicholas Lau hitting Walter Campofleur for the touchdown. The 2-point conversion is good, and the Patriots take the 14-7 lead. To the fourth quarter we go. This time, Lau keeps it himself. He's in for 6. The Patriots up by 2 scores, and they would pull away for the dub. Patriots pick up their second victory of the season in this one. Also in the ACAC, Southern Wells' perfect conference record, that is no more. Bluffton eclipses 40 points for the 5th week in a row, and the Tigers are a perfect 6-0. Then Heritage hosts the Blue Devils of Tipton, where the Patriots drop their 3rd straight, falling down to 500 on the season. To the NE8 next, where we check in on the feed as Huntington North hosts DeKalb. This one a back-and-forth battle. For most of the way, Huntington North strikes here on the 65-yard run. That is Christian Jamison to give the Vikings that 14-7 lead. But the Barons march right back up the field and strike back. Take a look as Eli McCormick airs it out to Noah Spears, who fights his way into the end zone to tie this one back up. So that takes us into the second half, where we've got McCormick finding Xavier Bell, and that one's going to give the Barons a 35-28 lead. That would be the game winner right there. 42-28 is your final score. Then we had some lopsided battles elsewhere in the conference. East Noble shutting out Norwell 35-0. Leo takes out their frustrations from last week's loss to Norwell on Belmont. Then C-City making the trip to New Haven. The Eagles soar over the Bulldogs in that one. In the NLC, Warsaw downs the Rockies in Plymouth, and the Redhawks in Goshen take the win over Wawasee. In the TRC, we go down. Northfield picks up its first win of the season over Wabash. But Whitco can't keep up with Lewis Cass. The losing streak continues. Manchester and Southwood battling it out. We've got the Squires taking down the Knights 46-7. And finally, Blackhawk Christian took a trip up the road, way up to Toledo. They fall to Toledo Christian in this one. But the reason I've got this graphic up here behind me, that's to preview a special treat tonight, as we had a camera elsewhere in the Buckeye State to capture the biggest regular season matchup of the year in our Ohio counties. It's Paulding hosting Fairview, both undefeated, the winner taking sole possession of the Green Meadows Conference lead. The fans are hyped up about this one. In first quarter, no score until Logan Allinger hits Drayden Grinnell Davis, who will walk in for the Fairview touchdown. The Apaches on the board first. To the second we go now. Paulding wearing special military appreciation uniforms, and how about that? Blake Roanhouse with the touchdown grab. Panthers missed the PAT, but take an 8-7 lead moments later thanks to a safety. Then we have Colt Hunt finding Emmett Barnes. This one, a long touchdown, 16 points in just 1 minute for Paulding. This one back and forth, but the Panthers win it in the final minute to advance 6-0 on the season. Now some other notable scores to come out of Northwest Ohio tonight while we're out there. Edom Bombers fly away with the win, and Crestview blanks Jefferson. Then Edgerton edges out the win over Ayersville, and Tenora smashes through Antwerp 42-12. So with that, it's time to take one more look back at our play of the night. And for this one, we have to go back out to Carroll. See the Southside-Carroll matchup. The long pass by Gabe Freisinger to Mason Bowman, and he traps the ball up against his Southside defender's back, keeps possession throughout all of that, fighting his way through to get that big gain. Carroll would go on to win this one big. Take one more look at the acrobatic play here. Great play by Bowman to come away with that grab.